Meet the Smithsonian's bone detectives.
It's phenomenal what can be learned from the human skeleton.
Solving mysteries from human bones.
We can really put together who they were and how they lived and how they died.
From historic excavations to current criminal investigations.
Law enforcement comes to us to assist in body location and recovery, and then to establish identification and cause of death.
It's not a field for just anyone. It has a lot of harshness to it.
This is a human story that we're trying to unravel. These are real people who lived and died, and we feel an obligation to tell their story.
How do the forensic anthropologists unlock the clues hidden in bone?
Can you come in and look at this one right here?
They combine extensive training in skeletal anatomy and keen powers of observation with the high-tech tools of modern science.
The technology today affords us incredible opportunities to analyze bone in different ways.
For the Written in Bone exhibit, they're applying this cutting-edge technology to the Smithsonian's collection of some 30,000 human skeletons and yielding amazing new insights.
Our ability to read the skeleton gets better and better.
The CT scan's X-raying power allows the anthropologists to visualize internal bone structure. They can detect changes that result from disease or trauma.
We're looking it over for any types of infections, any types of injuries, fractures that occurred in life.
X-ray and CT imaging are crucial first steps in the analysis of the bones.
The bone is basically very, very weak.
The mass spectrometer helps the anthropologists test for chemicals such as heavy metals in bones.
If they're being treated with certain types of medicines, like mercury, for instance, or arsenic, we can pick that up in terms of their bone chemistry.
This is the mass spectrometer, and what this machine can do is tell us what trace elements make up the bones.
Detection of trace elements can provide key insight into a person's living environment, health, diet, even cause of death.
This one sample has over 700,000 counts of lead. This individual has ingested a lot more lead over their lifetime than the rest of the population.
The scanning electron microscope magnifies up to 200,000 times, making a tiny specimen like this mosquito look like a giant T-Rex. Anthropologists can use the microscope to explore the minute details on bone.
What you're seeing here in this image is actually a very small surface of this central incisor. The scanning electron microscope is allowing us so much more visualization of teeth and bone than ever before possible.
Advances in DNA technology have had a tremendous impact on forensic anthropology.
It allows us to take samples of bone and establish positive identification of some of these old remains.
Working with skeletal DNA, anthropologists can help identify individuals previously lost to history.
When you're talking about bones that are 400 years old, it's totally amazing.
Armed with these high-tech tools, the Smithsonian's bone detectives read the remains and decode the stories locked in human bone.